This is our warm-up. All right, we'll start that again. Good morning, guys. Here's our warm-up. We're starting with 3 exercises. A plank ball rollout. So kneeling plank on the ball right there, rolling forward and right back up. You can do that with me. Good, perfect. Good. Yep. Awesome. Good. Okay, so not many on that. And then I think we go into a reverse crunch next. So on the ground. You want that, Matt? You can take that one, I'll take this one. You gotta come back a little bit so you're on the screen. There you go. Okay, so laying there on your back, knees are bent, feet are up off the ground. You're just rolling the hips up, dropping back down. So a little roll up, little roll down. Little roll and down. Good. Exhale up, inhale down. That's our next exercise. And rest. All right, so our next one is a bridge. So we're going into the bridge, taking our loop band, putting that around our feet, then bringing that up to the knees, right about there. Again, laying down on your back, feet are flat, hands are by your side, lifting your hips right up, down, arm down, trying to keep the knees pushed out a little bit. Just like so. Right there. And 2 more. Good. All right. And rest. Perfect. Okay, done with that. And we're going to cycle right back through those 3. So we'll grab the ball again. Keeping it fairly easy here. This is tough on the knees.
Oh, do you want me to shred that?
It's okay.
Ooh, did you the tendon crack on my elbow?
No. Good. So rolling down, rolling right back up. You might really feel like this is a lot on the triceps or the lats of the arms. Don't go too far out. So if you're feeling a lot in the low back, then I want you to go forward, really feel that tension, and then come right back up. So you go forward, feel the tension, come back up. Okay, so just taking it easy. If you're feeling this a lot in the low back or in the back at all. Good, and rest. Okay, back down. Reverse crunches. So on our back, laying there, feet are up off the ground, curling up, lower down. Curl right up, lower down. Okay, right back to that bridge. Again, taking our band around the feet. Again, this is just a bit of a warm-up, so nothing real challenging here. Good, lifting those hips up, lowering back down. Lifting right up there, lowering down, feel like you're engaging the glutes.
Yep.
The band's there mainly for me because the basic bridge is too easy, so I needed to at least do it with this. Keep it easy enough, but turn the glutes on so that 2 leg exercises coming up a little bit later are activating correctly. Good. One more. I totally lost track. That's probably at 10. Okay. And done with that. Okay, now we're moving on. We've got 2 exercises. I think they're kind of new to the group. Well, the first one's probably not, but the second one is. A regular squat jump to start. So move the mat out of the way. Now we're doing basic squat. So you're going down with a little jump up and down like so. Just going into that. About 10 to 15 here.
Jump for joy.
And 10. Good. Next one is a Bosu toe tap. So bring the Bosu out. If you don't have a Bosu, you can use a bench or you can pretend. So if you're on the bench or Bosu, 1 foot up there and then just going right back and forth, kind of like you're jogging. And rest. Okay, perfect. Right back to those squat jumps. Who's getting warm in here? Yeah. Okay, so we're dropping down, right up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Right back to the toe tap. And rest. Good. One more time through. Short rest. Right back to the squat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
My legs are feeling it.
One more time on the toe tap. Okay, here we go. Nice and quick. Almost there. And rest. Perfect. All right. Whew. We'll set that out of the way. Catch our breath. And then we'll move on to a few supersets that we got coming up. First area, we're gonna hit in the back. So we'll need a bench for this. You can use the low bench or a high bench. We're doing a single arm bent over row with a dumbbell. Or you can put your hand on a chair in that position. So if you're bent over, hand can be resting on a chair and doing a row here. So if you need only 10 to 12 repetitions. So if you need to grab something, chair, bench, do that, and then we will do a pull down or assisted pull up afterward. And we'll show a couple options for that as well. Actually, let's show that right now so that you have this in line for the superset. So again, I'm going to attach onto something higher. If you don't have a high attachment, we've kind of gone over this. So you could always use a band horizontally. If you're using a band horizontally, we're going to be doing a regular lat pull in this manner. Just like that. So it's very similar to doing a lat pull down on a cable machine. And this is very much the same as a regular pull up, okay? If you're doing an assisted, yeah. So we'll start with the bent over row if you want to grab the bench using the chair. Okay. So let's start right in on that. Okay, so everybody starting in on your bent over row. Yep, single arm. So when he's pulling that shoulder back as the arm comes up, 2 ways of doing this. This is just your basic version of the row. Good, he can switch on this one. Perfect. We'll switch sides.
Just be careful if you use the chair, it's not going to slide. That's why I've got a really wide stance, because our floor is super slippery.
Good. There you go. So switching arms if you haven't. Good. Letting that shoulder drop and pull it up. Good. We talked about this last week. The difference here. This time I'm letting her drop that shoulder blade all the way down and then she's pulling it up. There you go. Where you at? 11. One more. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going on to the assisted. So I'm going to show you this one. You have this option. You have the TRX suspended pretty high. And so I'm dropped down. Oops, move the chair. I'm dropping down. So basically hanging. And then I'm just going to use my legs to help myself pull up. So it's basically an assisted pull up. You can allow or let yourself have as much weight on those arms so that you're taking all the weight off of the feet if you need to or you'd like to. Or you can push as much with your legs as you want or need to get through to the 10, 12 rep range. Okay, whew. Ooh, that was seriously tough. Yep. Now we're, going right back to the row. So a little break, a little rest if you need it, grab some water. I never have it. They know I never have my water. Unfortunately. All right. Okay, I need to do the row too. So. All right, guys. Let's start that row. If you haven't yet already, I'm just setting up here. Okay, basic row. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 more yet. Okay, we're switching sides. So when you're doing it on a low bench, like I am, you might find it like you're almost close to the ground when you drop that weight down. So it just takes a little adjustments of where your body's positioned. Just try to keep that back flat. Good. All right. So we're going on to the assisted pull up, or that pull down next. Whatever you got, ready? Let's drop down right into that. 1. 2. One more. All right. Good job. No, just doing twice. Good job, everybody. Grab a little drink of water. Catch your breath if you need to. Rest. If you need it. All right. So our next two, chest press on the bench, and then a push-up on the Bosu. So I'm gonna bring over the bench for that. Okay. All right, so let's grab our dumbbells for our chest press. I just need somebody to focus on. All right, sorry about that. Camera should focus in a second. There we go. All right, so we're going right down for that chest press. Laying down either on the ground, on the bench, or on a ball. Weights are going straight up, dropping right down, nice and easy. Control it on the descent, so nice and slow, 3 to 4 seconds down. Push up nice and quick. 3 to 4 seconds on that drop. Push up hard. Control that descent. Inhale on the way down. Exhale. One more here. Down easy. Push it right up there. Good. Bring those weights down. Rolling up. Okay. Then we're going on to push-ups on the Bosu. All right, so I'm going to show you that one here. Whew. We are running out of space on the camera. Okay. So push-ups. I'm going to use that. Thank you. Okay, so if you're on your Bosu or bench, whatever you've got, I've got the Bosu for the main purpose of having something unstable. You could always use a ball under one hand. All right. Yeah, you could always use a ball under one hand, doing the push-up, switch halfway through, or switch every other, every two. Push-ups works as well. All right, yep, little break, and then we go back to chest press. So depending on how you're feeling, this type of a workout should be taxing you and taxing those muscles that you're needing the rest between. If you're going fast right on to the next exercise, that's not what you want to be doing. You want to have more rest between, so you've got to intensify the exercise bout when you're actually doing it, okay? So try not to get into that habit of boom, next. I want you to focus on the intensity of that set. All right, so that was a little bit longer of a rest, but that's okay. Grabbing your weight. Down easy. Push it up quick. Down, controlled. Right up there. One more. All right, so then right back to those push-ups. Just setting our weights down. Okay, right into your push-ups. I've got too much of a delay going on here. You need to go right into it, everybody, to make it a superset. Okay, right down there, right back up. Control it on the way down though. Okay, 8 is all I got. Whew. Okay, bit of a rest. Good job. All right, let's clear the set here. Yep, 2 rounds. And then our next one, step up. So it's onto the legs. So we're doing a step up with balance. This is one that we did last week. So again, we're going up to the bench, doing a step up with a knee hold at the top. And then right after that, we're doing a dumbbell squat. So we'll take our dumbbells, whether you want to hold one in each hand, hold them at the shoulders, totally up to you. Let's just get our setup correct so we can go boom from one exercise right to the next. And then with the weights on our step up, I want you guys to think about controlling this movement. So sometimes if you go too heavy on here, it's gonna be too hard to actually control that descent. So I'm gonna show you the first one, just no weight. And here we go, we're going right into it. So up, control it on the way down, nice transition, right back up nice and quick. Control it on the way down, and all the way up. Yeah, a little too tall going out of the picture, good. 4, down controlled, 5, ooh, I forgot the knee lift. Up, knee balance hold, 7.
So we're just barely putting our foot down on the ground?
8. If you're not using any weight, you will be able to transition much easier on the ground. If you've got weight in your hands, you're gonna feel, especially with the higher bench, you're gonna feel that desire to push off the toe and to use the calf. Last one right here. And we're switching legs. Yeah, that initial push off, if you've got weight in your hands, it's gonna feel very challenging. So this is one where you kind of gotta work figuring out the right weight, that you can do this exercise while focusing on that one leg. Pushing into the heel of that top leg. Last one. Good, right there. Then we're going right into our squats. So we'll grab some weight for that. Your gunter's handy right next to you. Perfect. And here we go, right down. Good. Control on the way down. Whew. All right. Setting our weights down. Taking a little breather. A little water if you need it. Now, depending on what you're feeling, the legs, you should be feeling some fatigue in those legs. Should feel like you need that rest, like you're wanting more. And now, when you go into the next set, you might be thinking, oh Jesus, it's really tough. So that's how it should be. If you're not quite there, a little more resistance might be good. Okay, stepping right up, nice and easy. Driving that knee up nice and high. Keeping your balance, and down. The difference between using the low bench or the high bench is really how much you're going to feel it either at the hip or more so in the quad and leg. The higher, of course, the more force it takes just to get right up off the ground, the more you're working that bottom position. And switching, perfect.
Yeah, and I actually have to kind of squat down in order to get enough
So right up.
traction.
2, 3.
That's it.
Two more yet. Good. Okay, transitioning right to the squat. Grabbing our weights. Whew. Holding them where you need them. And then right down, slow. Push up quick. Control that descent. Last one for me. All right. Good job on those legs. So we're moving on to the shoulders. Whew.
So, question, Mark, you and Yvonne and Jane, do you guys have enough weight to work with to make it feel like you're stimulated? Do you guys have enough weight at home so that it feels like you get what you need in those 12 reps?
Yep.
Yes?
Okay, so our next one is shoulder press. We were doing a barbell shoulder press and then bent over rear fly. So barbell, let's grab, you going to grab this one?
Sure.
All right, so barbell, I'm just going to show you this one first. Everybody might not have it, that's okay. You can always use dumbbells, same manner. Hands are there, going straight up, right back down. From the side, standing there, right up and down. Okay.
So why is
If
the
you're
barbell-
using dumbbells, I want you to use basically the same exercise. We're doing this together, dumbbells or barbell, and we'll do those reverse flies right after. And we're ready. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Grabbing our dumbbells, going into reverse flies. Okay, taking our weight. We're right here. Palms are facing forward. We're gonna go straight back to the starting position. Keeping your arms kind of winged out next to the side of your body. Trying to push behind you as much as you can. Control the descent. You have to stop it.
Fast, pull back, and slow.
Good. And rest. Little recovery there. Whew. Good job, everybody. Little recovery. That reverse fly, typically it's going to be a whole lot lighter weight, especially than maybe the dumbbell shoulder press or the barbell shoulder press. That's okay. Totally understandable. The rear delts are a lot weaker of an exercise or a muscle group. So these breaks should be taken 1 to 2 minutes. So if we're pushing that 90-second mark, that would be perfect. The reason why you're having that rest is you want to be able to perform the same weight repetitions and for the same amount of time that it took you to do that. If you're able to do that and with that same amount of rest, then that's when you want to increase the weight, because that way you know you're actually progressing. Okay. All right. So we're grabbing our weights, dumbbells, barbell, whatever it might be. Let's bring that right up here, right back into the shoulder press. And begin. 1, 2, control it on the way down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 2 more if you can. Setting our weight down, grabbing our dumbbells, going right back to that reverse fly, standing there again, straight back, control it on the way down. All right, how are we doing? How are we doing, everybody? Whew. Okay, that's shoulders. Now we're moving on to arms next. We've got 2 exercises. A lying tricep extension. You can use dumbbells or barbell. If you have the bar, use the bar. And then a bent over, a barbell, is it a barbell curl? Looking at the list. It is the barbell curl, standing barbell curl. Again, or dumbbells if you have it. Okay, so Wendy's going down on the bench there. I'm gonna get the bench ready for myself as well. Okay, you've started already, perfect. If not, let's begin. Bar down, pushing right up there. One more.
Just make sure those elbows are staying close together.
Okay, we're going right into the barbell curl next. Standing there, going straight up, right down. Your feet can be together like they are on mine, or you can have a staggered stance to Protect your body or your back. Control on the way down. Okay, perfect. Ooh, little rest. Short little break. Whew. Hopefully you guys are all doing great. Ooh. How are those arms, Yvonne? Feeling good? Perfect. Oh, so if you're really feeling it in the arms, you can give them a little more rest if you need to. Okay, right back into this. One more. All right. There we go. That one was hard. Ooh. Okay, right onto the curls. Standing there, curling right up. Good. 2, 3. 4, 5, control on the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 to 3 more. 10, that's it. Whew. All right. So the difference between these two bars, Wendy's holding a straight bar, this is an easy curl bar. The handle's on there, a little bit more ergonomically friendly for the wrist. So when you're hanging onto a straight bar, your wrist goes from, you know, if you're standing here in anatomical position, your wrist kind of wants to be in that plane right there. A straight bar will rotate that even more, so it does strain the wrist or forearm a bit more. So depending on any type of, you know, say you had tennis elbow or wrist issues in the past, then an easy curl bar is going to be a little bit better of an option if you're using a bar. And then as well, you've got different hand positions, whether you're holding in close, a little bit wider. Same for that tricep extension. When you're pushing, your hands, they're not in this bent position. They're not completely rotated out with that straight bar. You've got a slight angle, so it does feel like you can push a little bit more forcefully with the easy curl bar as well. All right. So we are gonna do a few core exercises, and we'll just need a mat for that. So I'm just gonna move the bar and the weights out of the way here. You want that one? All right, so we're laying down on our backs first. Okay, we're gonna do what's called a modified curl up. So what that is, if you're laying here, we're doing one leg down straight. Your fingers are tucked in just behind the low portion of your back or the small of your back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lift those elbows up off the floor. We're gonna keep our chin tucked so that our chin is not going forward when we lift up, okay? And then, again, so elbow up, shoulders just up off the floor, and we're keeping that chin tucked, knee or neck straight, and you're just lifting up till the shoulder blade is just off the floor. So there's no curling or rolling of the low back. You're just going up to this top position, you're holding for about 8 seconds, and now we're gonna lower right back down to the ground. Lower those elbows, just a complete rest. Again, we're gonna start this, we're gonna lift that elbow, keep the chin tucked, neck straight, lifting the shoulder blade or shoulder girdle. Holding that for about 8 seconds. Then lowering back down. All right, so elbows up, neck tucked, neck straight, lifting the shoulder blades just up off the floor. Holding here, lowering back down. Elbows up, shoulders, neck is straight, chin is tucked. Should still be looking up as you crunch or curl up. Lowering right back down. Elbows up, chin tucked, neck straight. Holding for 8. And lowering back down. One more of those. Elbows up, shoulders up, neck is straight, your gaze is straight up at the ceiling still. And lowering back down. Good. All right, let's move on to our side, or roll onto our side. For a side plank next. So either from your knees or your feet, like so. Body is nice and straight and in line. We're holding this for about 15 seconds, and then we'll switch sides. Try not to let your body rotate forward or shoulder come forward. If you want to keep that arm up high, you can. Fine as well. And switching sides right there. Just rolling over, holding. Again, arm up in the air, along the side of your body is fine either way. And rest. Perfect. Next one, we're on our hands and knees. Right here in this position. We're gonna do a bird dog with an extra added bonus. So, we're gonna extend the leg out straight, arm is straight in front of you, and we're gonna draw a little square with our foot or hands, okay? So 2 squares down, transition to the other side. Leg out, arm out, transition, or sorry, little square. And back to the opposite side. Transition again, draw on that little square.
Good. It's not falling over.
Transitioning again. Small little square with that arm and leg. Transitioning again. This might be kind of hard to get the square. Maybe it's a little coordination. And we're going to end with just a few regular without the square. Extend the leg and arm, pushing away from the ground, keeping that core held nice and strong. One more. Whew. All right. So like I've said many times before, this exercise can be as hard as you make it. Some of those movements where you're doing the bird dog, you can just push right through it and it's no big deal. Don't really feel it. It feels like you're just going through the motion. But I really want you to put a lot into it so that you feel like you're engaged through the whole shoulder girdle, the hip complex, and the core, the linkage between is actually really, really holding tight and strong. So it's the core in the front and the back. Good, Wendy. All right, so we're gonna go down into a stretch on the ground first. We'll go right onto our hands and knees since that's where we left off. In this position, we're gonna stretch the lats first by just sitting back a little bit, bringing the arm through, walking those fingers out, getting a bit of a rotation in your back. You wanna feel that stretch through the back and the rhomboids from working that row, pull down or pull up. Let's come up with that. We're gonna rotate the body. Back down. This time, we're gonna reach that arm forward. So we're sitting back a bit, and we're gonna reach that arm forward as far as you can, trying to reach that out there. We're stretching out the whole side. Coming back up, bring that arm out to the side, and a bit of a rotation in the opposite direction to stretch that shoulder and the chest a little. You can sit your bum back to make it more comfortable. All right, let's bring that arm back up. And then we're gonna do the opposite side. We're reaching, rotating through. You're gonna bring your body up, rotate the arm towards the ceiling. Try to rotate as much as you can. Let's bring that back down. Reaching the arm forward, walking those fingers forward, sitting your bum back a bit. Let's come on up, and then arm out to the side. Again with an opposite rotation. Rotating away from your arm. You might feel that towards the elbow, the bicep, front of the deltoid, that shoulder, and the chest. Yeah, let's come back up. Right here, we're just gonna sit all the way back. And we're gonna do a little bit of a cat-cow stretch. Just rotating the hips a little, forward and back. And we're gonna walk forward, going all the way down, lowering the hips to the ground, lifting the chin. Let's push back and away. Let's go into the push-up position. Let's bring one foot forward or knee forward into pigeon pose. Sitting the hip down towards the ground. If you want to lower down to your elbows, that's fine. You can do that as well. Just nice and relaxed here. And we're going to lift back up. We're going to transition to the opposite leg. So plank, knee forward. You can walk that foot back if you need to stretch out further. Dropping that hip down to the floor or the mat. Let's go ahead and lift right back up. And that is it. Okay, good job, everybody. Very nice. All right. Hopefully that was good for everyone. It was only 2 times through in the supersets, a little bit easier than last week's 3 times through. For time-wise, just wanted to show you the difference, and a little bit different on the ending as well as the beginning. So it's just adding in a few more components of the workout, and really I do that just so I can feel like I've got my bases covered in the certain areas that need to be worked. And last week's Monday and Wednesday workouts were a little bit more focused just on the muscle groups, not much else for supporting muscle areas or other body parts. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you're watching this on the replay, leave comments with your feedback, and as always, welcome. So let me know.